The cyclone has been upgraded to a Category 5. This is the most severe, most catastrophic storm that has ever hit our coast. It is also accelerating and is now likely to hit around 10 p.m. tonight, which brings it almost coinciding with a high tide. So we've seen a number of worst-case scenarios come together and put this region of Australia at even greater risk. It's still likely to cross between Cairns and Townsville, so that whole stretch, very populated area, is now at very high risk of a significant catastrophic event. There is still a small window of opportunity for people in low-lying areas that could be subject to storm surge to move to safer ground, and we're still urging them to do so while they're able. We've had people moving out of the area now for the last 3 to 4 days as these warnings have escalated, but we will start to see from around mid-morning today cyclonic winds and gale force winds start to take effect, and that will get more and more extreme. Somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight they will be at more than 280 kilometres an hour and last right through until around lunchtime tomorrow. So this is going to be a very long and huge event that people will need to bunker down in the safest possible place. This storm surge now has us very worried, coming in on top of a high tide, higher than originally anticipated because of Category 5 escalation. So we're talking about more than 2 metres above the high tide of very fast-moving, powerful and dangerous water. So whether it's cyclonic devastating winds, storm surge or torrential rain further west as a result of this, we are facing an extreme event that will not be over in 24 hours but possibly take several days before the full flooding effect is felt across the region as well, potentially right through to Mount Isa. We've pre-deployed additional fire and rescue staff, 120 across the region yesterday. A further 20 paramedics are also in place. We've got additional police that have gone up. Obviously what we're really appealing to people now is to stay as calm as possible, and police will be out policing around the town as we start to see it gradually shut down. But we also have charter flights ready to fly in the minute that it is safe to land again with SES and rescue crews. So we've also established another medical site because we've had to evacuate the hospital overnight, and all of those patients are now either in Brisbane or still on their way. It's been a massive evacuation overnight. So we are facing a very, very frightening time, and many people in far north Queensland over the next 24 hours or more will be facing an event that will be terrifying. Well, I think all Queenslanders felt that we had been tested to the limit of our ability in the last 5 weeks, but it seems that there is another test yet to be gone through, and we will face it as we've faced all of the others, with resolve and resilience and determination. We have highly trained people. They are all ready and in place to respond. But frankly, I don't think Australia has ever seen a storm of this size, of this intensity in an area as populated as this stretch of our coast. So the entire country, I know, will be watching, and I say to the people of far north Queensland, you're not alone. People are there to help, and as soon as the storm subsides, we will be in there working with you as quickly as possible.